Hey guys, I know sometimes when you're going through your long day at work, taking your drive home, and you think to yourself, wow, my life would be filled with so much more joy if I had a little more Mona. Well, guess what, ladies and gents? You can subscribe today to moremona.com. Moremona.com is loaded with extra BTS cousins, extra episodes every month. But my favorite part, hands down, is the Discord. We have a Discord, a little group chat. Some might call it a cult. I just call it family. Listen, cousins, don't cheat yourself. For a small $6.99 a month or $59.99 per year, you can get more access to your favorite cousin. We have some exclusive BTS for you guys just watching us hang out, getting ready to give you the best podcast in the whole world. We also have bonus episodes. We get really into documentaries, some of my favorite documentaries. We take some of your requests for documentaries that you want to chat about. But my favorite part of the More Mona subscription, hands down, is the Discord. We have a group chat. It's 24/7. We're always there. Me, Tom, and Phelps, ready to chat it up with you guys. We can exchange pictures. We do video chats. If you've been noticing I haven't been live on social media, it's because I'm on the Discord, babe. That's where everybody is. You're the only one that's not there. Listen, pull out your debit card, and give up a small $6.99 so you can enjoy and be part of the cool kids. That's what we are. We're in our cult. Our Discord chat. So just to sum it up, it's moremona.com. You could pay for the year and not be a cheapskate for $59.99 a year, or you could do a small $6.99 per month. If you want to test the waters out, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe today, cousins. Love y'all. We are coming to you live from the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast. What city are we pretending to be in today? Chicago. We are coming to you live from Chicago, baby, the Windy City. We are coming to you live from Atlanta, the Scamps, the Boot. What do they call Atlanta? No.
Oh, you talking about like
home of Coca-Cola, right?
Quaddy, what do they call it? It's not the Peach State.
Birthplace of Thugger, right?
The what state? What would they call it? Oh, so it's the Peach State.
Shut up. What do they say it? No, not that. The Peach, that's not enough. I'm talking about like City of Brotherly Love. City of Sisterly Affection.
They call it where all the is at?
Chocolate City, DC. Let's move on. I want to formally say the tour has been going to Maze Balls, but Detroit beat Chicago. Whooped y'all ass. Energy, they were yelling. Both of y'all were equally rude on the cut me off and talk while I'm talking tip. But in Chicago, y'all was talking to each other about shit I don't know about. In Detroit, everybody was talking to me.
Yeah.
Now, I had a good time in both places. We actually shot the Chicago show in the same, what is that called? Auditorium that,
Abraham Lincoln got shot in.
Put the chains on the doors.
Lean on me.
Joe Clark is the same. We actually filmed in the same auditorium as Joe Clark. Put the chains on the doors. We walked up 73 flights of steps. I didn't know if the challenge was to do the podcast or to still live after walking that many flights of steps. Yeah, it was real segregated. Walk through the kitchen, Well, we had a good time, I guess. One thing we did learn, Chicago people don't cross town. It's extremely segregated. I've seen that on documentaries, but to see it in real life was a different thing.
Was like,
we were in a Latin area, and niggas was like, we don't f with empanadas, rice, beans, none of that. I'm like, damn, y'all only eat Taco Bell? They like, pretty much. All our tacos got yellow cheese on it. You feel me? Anyway... But yeah, we went to a club in Chicago called Money Gun. Mm-hmm. Had one of the worst grilled cheeses I've ever had in my life.
Word.
Mojito was pretty gross too. Club really dark. Great place to like pickpockets. But if you want to meet somebody, I wouldn't advise it because you can't see.
It was a good vibe, but we got there when the menu was closed, so it was like we didn't get to really eat how we wanted to. This ain't want what we had to eat. We just needed food.
We got grilled cheese,
and French
banana
fries.
pudding, and fries. Down bad. But no, so it's just always good seeing y'all, man. It's like a family reunion. Yeah. This is amazing. Get your tickets for whatever shows are left. It's Brooklyn, North Carolina, and Atlanta coming up next tonight, tomorrow, today. Are we actually in Atlanta right now? Maybe. Atlanta is tonight. I doubt there's tickets left, but you could try.
Welcome to Atlanta.
And you know what's special about the Brooklyn show? It is Phelps' birthday show.
And my birthday, the strike 12
it's
after
that
the
day.
Show. So
the show is on his actual birthday.
I'm going to be outside with a mob of people somewhere.
So please come correct for his birthday. You know how you come on a birthday. You come correct. Don't come crazy. Brooklyn show is Phelps show. Okay? I won't even be on stage. I'm being an audience with y'all watching.
Yeah, right. I heard there's people coming to see you too.
Maybe a few. First things first, I want to shout out. I might make this a segment. White people doing white people stuff. Because I like when white people do white people stuff.
Hell yeah.
It's enjoyable. So I just made a new segment. Production doesn't even know. It's called White People Doing White People Stuff. In upstate New York, prosecutor Sandra Dorley refused to stop for police for speeding. Oh, it was amazing. They drive her all the way to her house. The footage of the body cam, they're just in her garage. And she says, look, I didn't want to stop on Rogers Road. I hate that road. I just decided to come home. You know what the best part about the video is? That the cop is actually frustrated. So he's like being kind of like, what do you mean? You have to follow rules, Sandra. She's like, look, just make some phone calls. You know the I'm dummy. Make some calls. I'm going in my kitchen.
Oh, like she didn't even let him write up no ticket because
she said, please write it. I have to go.
And he didn't arrest her.
My dog's scratching at the door. He knows when I'm in the garage. I have to go. Thanks. Yeah, but I loved it. He was so pissed. He was reminded that day how really goes. But yeah, it was a cackle. Also, it was this wow. The cops raided these people. Start busting back. They killed 4 of them. Like 4 ATF were murdered. And it's so weird. 4 ATF people were murdered probably 12 hours after these cops killed 4 teenagers in a pivot move in a high-speed chase.
Damn. Same area?
I don't believe so. No. Guess what I can't do? Text and talk and text. Okay, what's next? What are we supposed to be talking about? Oh yeah, so listen, they found drugs in Mr. Garcia's piss. I wanted to talk to y'all a bit about that. Mm-hmm. So what? I feel like even without the drugs, he probably can't beat that boy. So why are we playing games? But technically, does that mean Haney wins?
They said, I think I read if the second sample don't come back clean in the right amount of time or something like that. But I think I heard the second sample came up positive too. So he was doing something. But I heard Haney, like I seen the little interview. I was watching SportsCenter when he came on there. He was like, he would have lost. He was like, I'm not making excuses for the loss. He was like, I just felt like I'd never been that outmatched before. He was like, and I felt like it had to be something extra.
What do you think about that? You think it's cap or is he for being for real?
I mean, he could beat you 3 times before. It ain't like the first time he beat you. Like, it was he had a better day that day. Whooped your ass.
Who beat who 3 times before?
They fought each other 3 times apiece in amateurs.
And who won those fights?
It was 3-3.
What? Both of them won.
Both of them beat each other 3 times before they became professional. And this was their first professional fight against each other. And then Ryan beat them.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like this a nigga who y'all be having a back and forth with anyway. So. And like you beat 6 times and then he just pulled up and knocked you out. You feel me?
This episode has been brought to you by our friends at Rhythm, an award-winning premium cannabis brand. Rhythm sets the platinum standard for delivering the highest quality, true-to-plant cannabis experience to American consumers nationwide. They've earned their spot at the #1 premium cannabis flower sold in this country. Equally inspired by their passion for music and weed, Rhythm's team has spent years developing an iconic library of new and classic strains. Rhythm's team of expert growers gives each strain individualized care. It is high quality, legal cannabis without compromises, just as nature intended. Flavor to feeling, Rhythm is all about helping you experience cannabis your own way. There's no shortage of certified hits in the lineup from their VIP-treated Platinum Flower line. Their strain collaborations, specially curated by celebrity musicians under the Artist Series, including singer-songwriter superstar Tanashi, or an assortment of top-tier full-spectrum vape, concentrate, and pre-roll offerings. Rhythm Premium Cannabis has you in mind and is devoted to delivering the quality and selection you need to find your rhythm. Only available for consumption by those who are at least 21 years old via legal dispensary channels in the following legal adult use states: Illinois, Nevada, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. Please consume responsibly and always keep your children and your pets away from your flower. Listen, I love Rhythm. It's so many options. When I'm on the go, I grab a pre-roll. When I got a little more time, I start playing with the flower a little bit. Take it from me. Check it out today. Make sure you got a little time because it's going to put you down, cousins.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to make a special announcement. This is very important. You know what? First of all, shout out to the sponsor for the Chicago show, Rhythm. Premium cannabis flower is making me forget all my topics as we speak. I got to stay away from that rhythm before I record. It's a doozy, right? Hold up. Quadi's in the building. We didn't even say hi to Quadi. Say hi loudly, Quadi. And Tom. Tom and Quadi is here. Can y'all believe that? Oh, my God. Yeah, say something, Tom. Tom has some fancy pants on. I might show y'all later. Listen, so yeah, shout out to Rhythm. They sponsor with the premium cannabis flower. They sponsored the show in Chicago. But also, this is very important, pertinent to the tour. We do have competitions that are going on some of these shows with really high monetary value prizes. I mean, we gave one girl $1,000. These rules for and the requirements, the qualifications, we're doing our due diligence to check things out. You know what I mean? We had a girl allegedly win a night with Phelps. She alleged that she was, in fact, a doctor. And the survey came out and it says that was all a lie. I want y'all to be, can you send it back to me, whatever I sent to you, because I can't find it. Didn't I send y'all the actual message?
Yeah.
So let me make sure you guys understand at home, cousins. We had a live competition, big prizes on the line. Also, the biggest prize, you actually get to talk to my man outside of being around me and take him on a date, okay? We had a contestant win. She was a gorgeous girl, but she took the mic, walked ahead of us, got in the middle stage, and named all her accolades. I mean, chest held high, I graduated, and all this stuff. And of course, the whole room erupted because Black people are very supportive of each other, and we live for a educated queen with letters after her name. Hello? But I received this message some days ago, and I must say, shake it to my core. Hey guys, so I was at your first podcast show in Detroit last night, and I was the one that blank, 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 blank. After the show, I went up to the girl that won, and I asked her what her Instagram name was and what school did she go to. Come to find out, this was lying the whole time. We went to the exact... We went to the exact same college, and I graduated a year before her. On top of that, she was a part of my organizations, and I was on the executive board for some of them. So basically, I guided her on what pre-dental journey and what classes to take. While this bitch tried to one-up me talking about blank, blank, blank. I'm going to leave that out. But yes, I'm the one that told her what classes to take, and it's all a lie. She never graduated.
And side note, she spelled BTC. That's how proper she is. Bitcoin.
In a surprising turn of events, I want to now make I never graduated college, but I made that huge announcement and made that whole room erupt in happiness and smiles, proud of me. Cousin of the month. I live for a lying bitch. I love a bitch that lie with a straight face. Bitch, you have been promoted. Let me tell you something. We need somebody like you on the team, girl.
Yo, cause she convincing as hell.
You don't get too many no's. We seen you in that with that. They gonna give you that money. It's something about you that's convincible. We like you. And I know you did your own feet, and I know you're resourceful. I know a bitch a home painted toe when I see it. And them toes was home painted. I should know you was lying about school then. But bitch, don't run. Run into me. We one and the same. I live for a liar, bitch. Tell me your real name, your real sign, and what you really do.
Maybe that's why she didn't take me nowhere. She was capping.
I'm trying to cut out of who she is. You know, I'm trying to give her some anonymity. But come out the shadows, Miss Liar Girl. The lady that read it, you don't lose any points with me. I understand you being upset, especially because a jab was thrown that night, and I also appreciate you running this information into me, although it backfired, and now she's jumped to past you, and y'all not cousins. She is cousin of the month. You've been upgraded. Give her a round of applause. We live for a lion queen.
Tell me lies.
Miss Scammer. All the scammers are from Ohio. She was at the Chicago show. Was that the Chicago show or the Detroit show? She was at the Detroit show, but she was from Ohio. Miss Liar, and we love it, girl. Come on home. You have been hired, girl. Okay. Moving along, fellas. Moving along. I seen a clip of Gilbert Arenas giving whores like advice, and I loved every moment of it. Oh, it's a bunch of disses out. I'm going to be honest. I haven't moved past 616. I didn't even hear it yet. I was kind of like, it was heavy on because the first one was so long. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm kind of backed up. But right now, who's winning? Who's in the lead, fellas? Ooh. Drake won?
Yeah, I think as of right now.
Everybody in this room is totally biased and they're all Drake fans.
Nah. It's
and I haven't listened all the way yet, so I can't speak on it, and I apologize for that as well.
But you can't fall. No freaky, you can't fall for the banana in the tailpipe and still win.
How was that?
And you know what's busting me? Mona don't know, so she just ignore everything we saying, and then she gonna come back real aggressive like 10 days later after we passed it. Like that's what she gonna do.
I'm sorry, Phelps. You should have told me yesterday, like, I'm gonna listen to these songs so we could chat.
No, this all happened last night. It wouldn't have.
But I still should know 616, and I apologize to everybody in the room and all y'all at home. I'm sorry.
Wait, Kendrick dropped 2 disses.
They leave me out a lot of stuff.
He dropped 2 disses in one night last night. He went kind of crazy doing that.
Who, Kendrick?
He dropped the meet the grams after 616.
Damn, so they just going head for head.
Where?
Oh, did I ever talk about JP on this podcast?
Live.
Yes. Okay, first of all, I said on the Discord, shout out to the Discord, shout out to the Discord, shout out to the Discord.
Shout out to the Discord.
Shout out to the merch.
Y'all keep saying I need to be in there more. Pay me. I heard what y'all be doing.
Stop introducing me to people. I don't know him. Where's my money?
I heard the little incentives, y'all. Y'all gotta start treating me. See, the problem with this, I know what y'all be doing for people. That's the problem. I know what y'all be doing for people.
What is he talking about? He sound crazy over there.
They
to
know.
be honest, he sounds crazy. Actually sounds crazy. I'm bobbing.
Huh?
Okay, so I found JP on TikTok. I was already following Big Frank. Big Frank made the song Backpack, too much shit in this backpack. I found his TikTok. It was struggling because they had deleted his big page, and he seemed really frustrated by that. Out of nowhere comes this big old handsome young buck named JP with a very different style. These niggas are from Milwaukee. A lot of people say that Milwaukee rappers sound like Detroit rappers, and I think sometimes they do, but these niggas don't. They have their own sound. JP is a college athlete. He plays basketball. He's also like some type of vocal major, jazz major, or something. The nigga know how to scat. Yeah, he played basketball.
Oh shit. I don't be knowing niggas.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And he keep it real. Like, I know I ain't make it to the league. I ain't no delusional nigga, but this is what I do.
like
You
hooping,
feel me?
yeah.
Right. I think he had an injury. That's when he started double down on the music. But the music going, and it's such a different sound. All the dances are different. I live for something different. But what is extremely unique about JP is that he is very transparent and self-aware. He did an interview explaining what happened, but when I first found out about his music, when you kind of look him up, what's tied in is this live. He's on live. Somebody in the comments asked him, do you fuck with niggas? And his response is, I don't fuck with niggas. I just fuck with that nigga. Now the live looks a little grainy, and the way the internet works, it could be, like fucked with and it's not official or whatever. So like you see that, but you don't really know because, they could have clipped it together. So he started doing interviews explaining it. He does an interview with No Jumper. Shout out to them. I think it's with Almighty and maybe Flacco. Yeah, Flacco or whatever. And, Almighty was really on some like shock young bullshit, like, oh shit, because he explains it. He says, well, a couple years ago I fucked with a nigga. And Almighty's like, what? Like, yeah. And then Almighty straight goes into, no Diddy. It's like, guess what JP says? No, nigga Diddy. He's an old soul. And he's very much so a man. Because even at one clip, he's talking, and he's like, yeah, I fucked with a nigga. What a nigga gonna do to me?
Right.
He a B6'5". Like, what a nigga gonna really do to me? The thing about it is that even with the host doing that, it's like, bro, we need to not even be on that. These motherfuckers gonna be honest. Let these niggas be honest. Mm-hmm. We gonna drag them when they lie and drag them when they honest. What sense do that make? He's a grown ass man, and sometimes he like, boy, but he's grown enough to know that, and he can say that. Why are we gonna ask him 50 different ways?
Yeah.
One nigga walk up. I like that nigga. I think his name is Brick Baby. Brick Baby walk up and say, look, like, do you regret it? Would you do it again? He like, fuck no, yeah, I would do it again. Hell yeah, I'll do it again. But it's like, don't ask him 50 questions. Don't twist it around. Don't try to figure it out. He's not lost. He's not astray. He like me. That's just what it is. And he man enough to admit it. That's some real shit. And one thing I noticed in the comments, at least on TikTok and Instagram, is full of men saying, homophobic shit, and women like, I still fuck.
I was gonna say, like, at least in his case, like, if a nigga being open, he not on no down low sneaky shit, that's the ultimate crime, right? So, I mean, if he letting niggas,
damned if you do, damned if you don't, right?
You feel me? Yeah, but if he letting it be known, then that's where you gotta respect him.
Yeah, you said if he let a nigga, I was like, where you going?
I seen Mona step back.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, like, he being open with his, you feel me? He being open with his sexuality. He not hiding. You can't penalize him for being, you know what I mean?
He said, all my niggas already knew. He said, y'all just really finding out. He real sexual. He did a 20 verse 1. It went viral because he got his dick sucked, fucked the bitch in the bathroom. I don't even think he's putting on. I just think he bisexual. And I think he probably date more girls than guys. You know what I mean? He a young boy partying, making music, is working.
Yeah.
He took that one bitch and picked her up and walked with her. He probably singing that pussy. That boy could sing. Never make a bitty hit her knees. He handsome. I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm not saying I would fuck him. I'm not saying I wouldn't. Hey. He's clearly a top. I've said that. Everything I'm saying I've said already. And they said I was a bottom shamer. That's what they call me on Twitter because I said I would fuck with a top, not a bottom. I am a top. But no, yeah, don't beat the boy down. And it's the thing, if you home cringing or you think it's weird or whatever the fuck you got to fit confused, this is the point that you're missing. Them boys fucking each other. Just because one rapper says that he fuck a boy don't mean that your cousins and them ain't fucking each other. These niggas is gay. We're encouraging the honesty, not the act. They fucking anyway. There's nothing we can do about it. They fucking like rabbits. Them boys linking up playing PlayStation, swapping sticks, but not game sticks. You hear me? Smell that nigga fingers when he come back at the house. It's gonna smell like ass. Cause he playing with his friend ass. I've went on record to say, out of your such and such amount of friends that you've had for 10, please, 15 plus, one or two of them have done something sexual with a man.
How many episodes what episode number is this? You've said it on 95 episodes.
Thank you, babe. I'm sorry. Is that irritating to you? I forgot.
Nah, but you just always say it. Like,
I mean, you ain't have to how many episodes. Like, you trying to make me the bid. What was that about? What was that about?
You always say it.
What was that about?
You always.
What was that about?
Stop emasculating us.
What was that? How the fuck he's playing? I don't even want to read into that. Yeah, because you're tripping. Anyway, but no, yeah, I don't. I just think like it has to be open like that. And people have to not care. Like, I want to tell a story, but I won't. But I'll tell it on the sub. Remind me to tell y'all a story on the sub about somebody coming out by going viral that I know. Okay? Remind me. We'll talk about that on the sub. I'm not going to talk about that in a regular episode because I don't want no trouble. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Get your tickets to Charlotte, Brooklyn, and Atlanta. Or not. Or the fuck not. Oh, subscribe to mormona.com because we're on the Discord all night. I was actually on Discord 3:30 in the morning, and my aunt said, Mona, when's the show in Philly? It's Aunt Maisa. 3 in the morning.
She was waking up.
Oh, no, she was already in there for 1 minute while I talked about cocks, rocks, and socks. And tapped in and said, look, I'm about to hang up, baby. But what day is that show in Philly? It's your aunt. I said, what are you doing in here? It's a wild place.
When you go in there, do you like tell them stories or you be expressing something?
Everything. It's too much. I give too much of me in that Discord. I leave me on the dance floor. Every night. I'm forgetting to tell y'all so much stuff and it's pissing me off, but I can't remember, so blame rhythm. Blame the rhythm.
Shut up.
It's strong, man. Rhythm premium flour, man. I have DMs, I have all that stuff, but do I really want to do it? Do I care? Do I fucking care? Hey, and we got to vote.
We got to vote on something?
Did y'all see they fucked me up on Twitter? Put it right here.
People was mad I posted the pic.
Yeah, they were so upset with you. Phelps rubbed it in by posting it.
I ain't rubbed. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind, nigga.
That joke is funny though. But yeah, I wouldn't like. I would never play you. This for them. I would never play you without like saying it to your face first and see how you respond.
Man, we like the biz. It's not that deep. Anyway, I love y'all for defending me, but it's not that deep. We're from Philadelphia. Our bids get way worse. I literally walked up the stage and said, this exit is for Phelps because we had to bend down. Like naturally, just said it. Looked him dead in his eyes, said it, didn't smile or nothing, just walked off for nothing. He ain't do shit to me. I turned around and said, this exit is for Phelps. And then turned away.
I probably laughed.
Okay. I have my dark side of my DM. I wanted to write to you, Mona, because you give unbiased answers. I watch every show. I'm not super social media, but honestly, I watch you every Wednesday. Mona, listen, I'm stuck in a situation where I let a girl bail me out of jail. I got in an accident running from the police. I was drunk and crashed and broke my leg, and she bonded me out. She's been spending money on me and taking care of me ever since. And honestly, it's been the worst experience of my fucking life. She's older than me. I'm 30, she's 40. She gets upset and leaves and takes the blunts, leaves me with no food, or she'll come back like nothing happened. It's like she's moved and cut off my outside connections to everything because she's here 24/7. She has spent around $28,000 on me so far within the last 2 months, and she threatens me when I don't do something that she likes. And she'll start threatening me saying I have to pay her back. And she's coming to repossess all the things she bought me in the house. And then she'll just switch out of nowhere and start being nice again. And it's literally the most simple arguments at times. She threw away all my clothes on accident, but when I told her about it, she said she didn't do it, and she was mad the entire day. Bitch, you so frustrated, you ain't even asked me nothing. You just end it right there. My advice is stop making that bitch mad. $28,000 in 2 months, you hit the jackpot.
You said that's a woman that sent that?
Eat that old coochie. Do what you gotta do. Wipe them counters with Clorox. You know old people like bleach. Walk a straight line for you. Fuck that money up. 28 bands in 2 months. How much of that did you save, whore? Focus up. Now D-Money gonna take good care of you. Her real name Deborah. I know what type of old Zack you got over there. One of them COs, guidance counselors, gym teacher bitches. Bendable sneaks, the pussy version. You don't even know what you got. She going from nice to mean to nice to mean, nice to mean, because you don't wipe counters off, dirty. Wipe them counters with bleach. Get up and wipe them now as I speak to you. She older bitch. Make that bitch some cabbage. Turkey necks in it. Some rice, something hearty. When she come home, just get up and start wiping shit off. Like that's what you was doing. Look productive. When she act mean, rub her little curly fro thing they be having. With the taper in the back. Rub her taper. Make her feel better. And call her daddy. Treat her like the king she is. Any advice, Phelps?
Nah, you covered everything.
I mean, exactly. Like, why would you fuck that up? At least till you get out your legal situation, dummy. She paying a lawyer, right? Silly rabbit. Booger, booger, booger. Do I have a voicemail? Where the fuck is it? You motherfuckers promised to have donuts and coffee for me when I got here and tacos. What the hell is Quaddy talking about? Oh my God, where they at? Let's go get them. I want them too.
Hey Mona, hey Phelps. I just had a quick question. Is it your previous baby father's responsibility to do something to your new boyfriend if, like, y'all be getting to physical altercations, like basically your new boyfriend putting his hands on you? Is that your previous baby father's position to basically get into that and defend you, whether y'all stay together or not? Like, is it his position to step in, or is he a goofy if he just position to step in, or is he a goofy if he just pretty much stay out of it? All right, see y'all.
The way she go ahead.
Ask a question. She said, is it proper if her baby dad get involved if the new nigga hit her? Yeah, it's proper. A nigga can protect his baby mom forever. I know niggas that'll kill you about their baby mom. I don't give a fuck how many years it been. Yes, it's proper. That's the mother of his child. So technically he can defend her. He can protect her. Now, is it cool that you're putting him in that position where he can be murdered or lose his fucking freedom and be away from his child because you're deciding to deal with a motherfucker that don't love and respect you enough to keep his motherfucking hands off you? Huh? Would it be your fault if he throw his fucking life away because he got to take this nigga off earth? Or would it be your fault if we underestimate the bitch ass nigga that you letting go upside your motherfucking head and he takes your motherfucking baby dad away from your child and now your child has to grow up missing their father forever that they'll never ever ever see? Spending birthdays at graveyards, bringing him or her dead dad flowers every motherfucking year. Because mommy couldn't figure out how to pick a nigga that won't go upside her motherfucking head. Girl, this waist trainer got me like, you know. You know what I mean? Like how when your sweatpants get bunched up in your coochie lip, you gotta stop and adjust.
Why she say, is he a goofy if he don't get involved?
I will say this, cousin that sent it, I know that it seemed like you might ask for somebody else's situation. It seems like it's not even her situation. She just wants to know or whatever. But that's why, because the person fucking him, he's a goofy. You think his girlfriend is approving that? Fuck that bitch. You ain't with her no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even friends or whatever. But where I'm from, it's totally normal.
Yeah.
For a nigga to defend his baby mom.
Especially if they, you feel me, on good terms.
It does. Is it smart? Is it a good idea? I don't know. But it's common
Yeah,
where I'm
that's
from.
regular.
Yeah. Vern, you letting somebody do something to your baby mom?
See?
Even if she fucking him? She's dating him, having sex with him. Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
Accordingly.
But if she come to you though, yeah. Right.
Cause you get in some shit and then that's it. You get in some shit and ruin your life. And look, hey Vern, you get into this shit, right? Hey Vern, you get into this shit, ruin your life. Do your little 13 years, come home. Them motherfuckers been married for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But guess what? No man that I truly loved have I ever called to do something to somebody. Not one. I haven't done it. But I also I'll be like, fuck them bitch ass niggas, you can kill them yourself. Just being honest. You don't need them niggas to want you. You a gangster. Do it. Load up. Put some gas in the car. Tell him.
What is it? Get your tickets at x1entertainment.com. Is it slash DC DCMWG. We got Charlotte, Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, Philly, DC bottom one. Get your tickets. I'm starving.
He's so sexy, but when they post him working out, it's like, ugh, he looks like a little lesbian. A little meech. He like a stud when he work out. He's so handsome. All right, we're going to get out of here, I guess.
My shit.
Did y'all watch, did we talk about that yet? Unlocked?
That was on the sub, I think.
Oh, so I'll talk about that with them. And I want to talk about the JT and Suki thing on the sub, too. Subscribe to the podcast. That's where all the juicy stuff is. Trust me, that's where me and Phelps sometimes. All right, love you guys. Oh, wait a minute. Last thing. To the bitch in the comments that had the audacity to say you missed the old Demona and now this new Demona's give you grandmom or heroin or whatever the fuck you said. Bitch, I ate that old bitch, so yes, I move a bit slower. You know how hard it is carrying all this ass? Why wouldn't I move slower if I ate the other bitch? Do you see that bitch? Of course she moved a little faster. She was 8. I'm 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 right now. With the carb monkey on my back. Pray for me at home, keto warriors.
Keto warriors is crazy.
Jesus be an intermediate fast. Help me, Lord. Crackers got a hold of me. Bread, rice, deep fried, double fried, banana pudding, Snickers ice cream bar, crumble cookie. Shut up, Zack.
What's them? The chocolate covered fruits. What's them? What's they called?
Confidence, baby.
You're stupid.
Welcome.
Oh my, with the thread on it.
Bye.